Do you believe in the existence of aliens? Carl Sagan said, "If the Earth is the only zone of life in this vast universe, isn't it a waste of space?" I agree with Carl Sagan. I believe in the existence of aliens, and I'm very curious about them, which is why I love science fiction movies. In most sci-fi movies, we go to war with aliens for the sake of titillation. But real scientists say that if we ever encountered aliens, it wouldn't be a big deal. They wouldn't be particularly interested in humans. Surprisingly, aliens may be living very close to Earth. The place is Europa, a moon of Jupiter. Before we get to Europa, let's look at how many aliens there might be in the universe. First, let's estimate the number of aliens that could be in our galaxy. There is a 1/200 chance that a star like our Sun is home to a planet like Earth. There are about 200 billion stars in our galaxy, so there are about a billion Earth-like planets. That's a lot of planets, right? There are about 100 billion such galaxies. So we're talking about 100 billion by 100 billion Earth-like planets. Honestly, I don't even know what to call that number. Either way, it's a huge number. There are over 2,000 planets outside our solar system that we've seen with telescopes here on Earth. Most of them are gaseous Jupiter-type planets, making it difficult for life to exist. We've also found a few terrestrial planets, and some of them have oceans. The presence of oceans creates the conditions for organic chemicals to form, which means life can arise. Astronomer Frank Drake devised an equation to calculate the number of intelligent alien civilizations. The equation is very simple. You just multiply a few probabilities. Multiply by 7 the number of stars and planets, the probability of life arising, the probability of life being intelligent, and the level of civilization development. That gives you roughly 10,000 in our galaxy. It's an approximation, so it's not exact, but it's better than nothing. Drake's equation is the number of aliens that fit the intellectual capacity. If you want to know the number of life forms, such as single-celled bacteria or simple earthworms, you can subtract the probability of evolution and civilization. Then the probability that life exists will be much higher. We live on Earth. We assume that aliens live on rocky planets like ours. And we don't think they can get too far away from their star because they need adequate sunlight. So we assume that Jupiter-type planets are unlikely to have life. But recently, astronomers have been pointing to Jupiter-type planets, not Earth-type planets, as the ones that might have life. To be more precise, they are moons of Jupiter-type planets. Jovian planets are gaseous and lightweight, but because of their size, they have quite a few moons. Jupiter has a whopping 95 moons. One of these moons is called Europa. It's Jupiter's 6th moon, and it's also the 6th largest. Because it's so far away from the Sun, its surface is covered in ice. Unsurprisingly, it's an inhospitable place for life. But underground, it is believed to have a liquid ocean, properly warmed by tidal forces. It's the same tidal force that causes the Earth and Moon to exchange gravitational pulls, creating ebb and flow. The same kind of force exists on Europa. Europa's tides are much stronger because they are influenced by Jupiter. Jupiter's gravity creates friction inside Europa, and friction creates heat, which creates volcanoes or holes. If there is ice in the area, the heat can cause it to become liquid and form oceans. Astronomers expect Europa to have oceans that are deeper than Earth and many times wider. If an ocean of the right temperature exists, it is very likely that life could form. The first aliens we will ever encounter may be in our own solar system, rather than on another star. However, life in the ocean would likely be a simple form of life, as it will be difficult to develop a civilization. The Europa probe is scheduled to launch after 2025. It is scheduled to land on Europa in 2030. Its main mission will be to search for life, water, and surface composition on Europa. Just hearing the news is exciting. It is a reason for us to live long. Do you believe in the existence of aliens? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'd appreciate it.